We have some bonus content that we're going to be producing in the future. Please check out our Patreon. The link will be in the video. Give whatever you can.
There's none until I throw up. What's up, baby? Welcome back to another episode of Rated G with Gary G. Garcia. I'm your host, Gary G. Garcia. I'm here with my boy, my partner in crime, Brian Licata.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Brian Licata's back indoors. You're looking sharp today, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Camera. You were saying you had a new camera?
Yeah, well, I've had the camera, but it's the first time I've set it up in this situation. And maybe after the show, me and you can talk and see if we can get something for you too that we can stage up.
All right, cool. I don't think my camera looks good enough.
Huh?
I think my camera looks pretty good. I think I look like shit. I am
It
operating.
can always look better, though. You know.
I am operating on, I think, 1 hour sleep. Maybe. I tried to break night, but I'm not as young as I once was. I passed out like maybe an hour ago, but I'm up. I made it. I look a little pale. I had a rock and roll night with Zach. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It was a rough night. I mean, it was a good night, but
I'm sure you guys had a blast. It was just the two of you.
Yeah, I mean, we was with Mike and Matt for a little while.
Right.
They bought a bottle over at group Boogie Nights.
Yes.
Yeah, Boogie Nights. I mean, they treated us all right, but dude, I don't like lines. So right from the jump, I'm on this line and I'm just losing my brain because I'm starting to trip. But I'm like, yo, why are we on a line? We're in Tropicana. Why are we on a line, dude?
What line were what
like
line were you waiting
stars
in?
In Tropicana, then where are we fucking stars, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like a Tropicana ain't gonna treat us like stars. We was at Boogie Nights, and Matt's like, I'll get us all in. So all right, you know, because I really don't go. They'd be like, he'll get us all in. So I'm like, all right, they're getting a bottle. I'm like, all right. Me and Zach had already like taken some stuffs, and we were like starting to, geek a little bit. And we went in, and we get there, and like I'm already geeking, and we're on line for like an hour, dog. And it's not lines, like we're on the sideline where he's gonna let people in that are like supposedly, connected and know people. But the whole line went all the way in first. I said we should have just stayed on the regular line. We would have got in quicker. You know what I'm saying? I don't do lines, man.
Was this to go just to get into the
to get in? Then we got there, and it took another hour just for them to get the bottles. I was just thought I needed water, dog. I was like, somebody just get me a fucking water. 2 hours to get in and get a drink. I was like, this is ridiculous, man. I'm not. I don't do shit like that no more, dude. I'm too old for that shit, man.
I'm surprised you didn't leave a half hour into that line.
I wanted to, but obviously I wasn't in my regular state of mind, and I couldn't just leave.
Right.
Not to say what state of mind I was in, but obviously it didn't kill me.
Knowing you, I'm surprised you didn't leave, man. That really, really surprises me about you.
Well, at one point Mike thought we left because Zach got me to go outside and like smoke the stove real quick. Although I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes since I don't know now. What is it, like 4 episodes?
Yeah,
That's how I'm judging it.
It's like a rough time frame of anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Dude, at the same time, I put down the snus. It was pretty much like the same day.
Yeah, but then you picked up the cigars.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Well, that's great.
Yeah,
that's a great habit. Cigars are a nice habit.
It's different.
I mean,
it's different.
The truth is, they're all habits are shitty habits, except for weed habits. Weed heads are probably the ones who come out looking the best in that one.
Yeah.
Could you figure like cocaine will have you in bathrooms sniffing off of toilet seats. It's a real glamorous drug. You never seen anybody rolling up a joint on a toilet seat.
No.
Yeah. See, I wasn't even ready. Right now, man, just getting it all together as we roll right here. I got my little roll together. I'm ready. My new little goblet. Big up Aisha. Little gift. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Little shout out. I still have, you know what? I have a fuck you shout out once again to Planet Rose over over there. They wanted me to lay off them. They sent a letter to Mike.
About what? About this?
Not just about us like telling people not to go there. And they like start telling people not to go there. Mike was in there. He was giving out Kit Kats because Petey came back. Petey Rancel came back from Switzerland, wherever the fuck he was.
Sweden.
Mm-hmm. And he brought back some chocolate Kit Kats from Sweden, which, you know, I guess Sweden is known for their chocolates, right? I guess. Mm-hmm. And Mike went in there with a big bag and was giving out fucking Kit Kats to people, and he got in trouble. And the dude's like, don't be giving out food here. Kit Kats is food?
Barely.
I said it's a good thing that you wasn't chewing gum, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the owner said something to Merck? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember his name. I would love to get, oh man, his name is
we should get him on the show. We should call him right now. Ask him to weigh in.
Fuck him. Yeah, fuck him anyway. So it was so he sent him a thing because Mike tried to squash everything. And he said, he gave him a list that said, no bringing food into the club because Kit Kat is food.
Right.
You know, no telling people not to go there. Mm-hmm. And then that only him and Matt are still the only ones allowed to go in there without paying. Sumio. Fuck you, shout out to Sumio, the owner of fucking Planet Rose in Tropicana, right across from the fucking, when you come to check us out in the comedy club, do not go to Planet Rose. And I love all the people there except for the owner, Sumio, who could lick my whole asshole. Fuck him. And he could do it today. I ain't even got no drawers on again, man. I just woke up. I got 2 chains and no drawers. So what's up with that, bitch? Mm-hmm. Sumio.
Yeah, I got none on either.
Fucking Sumio. Oh, we both going. We're both just draping it with the shirts today.
Why not, baby?
I got my game for this to be here. Yeah. And that game was my sleep.
So how did
you sent me a fucking text? The nerve of your text. Can you do 11:30? You think you could wake up at 11:30? Motherfucker, I've been partying since yesterday, and I'm here 11:30. Boom. What? Let me tell me. You didn't think I was gonna be here, did you?
No,
you thought I was gonna oversleep it.
No, I did not. Because anytime we've ever really had to do anything together, you're pretty on the money.
I'm on point, son. I don't give a fuck. I'll die on this podcast.
Right.
I threw up. There's a good chance I could throw up on this podcast, just so y'all know. There's a good chance, you know, I should have actually bought something so I didn't have to get up like I did last time. But there's a good chance I don't. We'll see what's up. I feel okay right now. But I could die on this podcast today. Yeah, I wouldn't be so what happens when you fucking live the life, man. You know. That's what happens. Sleep is Mama's joining us. Mama. Why are you all Mama likes the goblet? What you doing? There she goes. See the little ear popping up?
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, what are you doing? Come here. Get a little profile in there. Is she backing up? She's camera shy. I don't know what's up with her. She's like, she knows we're recording. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I don't know what
she's good like that with masturbation too, dude. Every time I throw on like porn, she leaves the room, doesn't come back till she hears it come off.
She's a good roommate.
Yeah. She respects my masturbation time, man. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. You know, can't complain. How was your week, my brother? Did you have a good week?
My week was great, man. You know, I saw my cousin in the earlier part of the week, and I haven't done shit really besides work. I smoked a couple cigars last night. That was pretty cool. And that's it. Probably going to the beach. That's what's going on this week.
You're gonna go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to the beach yet in 2 years. I live a block away.
Why not a beach guy?
No, I'm not. I can't swim. People are like, oh, look at the waves. Look how big. I said, that water looks angry, my man. it's spitting you motherfuckers out and you just keep running back into it. I'm not that dude. I don't.
You definitely have to have a certain level of respect for the ocean when you go into it, because
Well, that's the problem, is that I can't swim and I really have no respect for the ocean. So that's a combination of me dying. I've almost drowned 3 times, dog. All my fault. Well, not the last time. I tripped in my pool. I was drunk and I fell in the 12-foot end of the pool and almost
Really?
drowned.
Fuck. When was this?
When I had a pool before the divorce. Now she got a pool. But when I had a pool, I was out there drunk one night by myself in the backyard and I slipped and fell in the fucking pool. Mm-hmm. You heard me tell that story, dude. I just started doing the shit that I saw people who could swim do. And I came up, made it out of the fucking water somehow. It felt like forever. It felt like I was under there forever, dude. I thought I was going to die, but I made it. I lived. Mm-hmm. Willpower, baby. There's no way in the world it's going to go back to the hood that G bought a house, moved out of the hood, and drowned in his pool. Not the way a gangster goes out. It ain't going out with me like that. I'll tell you that right now. No drowning for this dude. Mama's like totally lounging right now, just on the other side of this, just like looking at me with that look. Mm-hmm. You know, fucking girl, man. But yeah, man. So you smoked some cigars, saw your cousins. How's work going out there? Everything's good with the work?
Yeah, work is great, man. The guys I work for, they kind of just let me do my thing, you know. I make videos for them. I turn around a couple a week, and they just kind of let me create what I got to create, you know.
Cool. I'm very happy for you. Like the shirt.
Thank you.
I feel like you worn it before, but
I think I have. When I was going to grab it, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've worn this before, mm-hmm. but you know, I'm gonna throw it on today.
Listen, what can you do? You're eventually gonna run out of shirts, right?
Right. Or you know, people, you gotta send shirts into me. That's what we need. We need the viewers to mail me some shirts.
Rock your hats. You know what I'm saying? Send them in. I'll rock them if they're hot. If they're not hot, I won't. Fucking what was I just gonna say, man? I am burnt, dog, just so you know, man. I look pale. I look pale, but I'm all right. I'll be all right.
It would have been better if we would have did this podcast at like 8 this morning.
I would have been up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a good idea. You should have hit me up.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I probably still would have been like, that's why I would have been saying.
That's what would have been great about it.
You know, I mean, I'm still I got like that shit going on in my head right now, but it's all right.
After we're done, are you passing out and then going to sleep until you got the shows tonight?
You know, that's the plan, but man makes plan and God changes them. You know what I'm saying? Life happens. Life's what happens when you're busy making other plans. My plan is to, you know, my plan is to go lay down and get some sleep till the show. You know, but
what do you got tonight?
What's tonight? What is today? Saturday?
Saturday.
6 o'clock. Oh wow, I got a 6 o'clock. I got to be up early. I got a 6 o'clock and an 8 o'clock tonight.
What spot are you doing on the 6th?
6 o'clock. I will be. These dudes send out so many. Like I mean, you've seen it, man. They send out so many texts on different things of the lineup, and then you're like, "What's the lineup?" And like we sent it out. I know, but you sent it out to like 1,000 different things. I don't know.
Right.
What's today's date? The 21st? No, 19th?
Yeah, 21st.
21st?
Mm-hmm.
21st. I'm headlining the 6th, and I'm featuring on the 8th, and Zach is headlining. Oh, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see Zach headlining. I wonder what his brain's going to be like. I mean, I don't know what mine's going to be like, to be honest.
Yeah.
Shit might be. It's like I remember when I was doing a lot of DMT, and I would go to do a show. I was eating dicks left and right, dog.
Really?
I was too woke. You know what I'm saying? So it was like everything I was going up there doing was like all trying to be all like explaining all the shit that I just fucking found out, you know? And I'm like, all this shit ain't nothing. This is all bullshit. And then I'm going just talking shit, and people looking at me like I'm nuts because they aren't on the same, no way on the same level that I am at all, man. You know, I'm sitting there with my mind woke. Everybody's sitting there. They don't even realize they have a third eye yet.
Right.
They haven't even realized they have a third eye. My third eye is winking at them, like bugging out on them.
We should get Zach on an episode of the podcast.
Yes.
That would be fucking great.
Yeah. And yeah, we will bring Zach on. And big up to whoever it was. I don't know who it was who sent us some dough, but we made some money on
that
our
was
podcast.
Jacob.
Big up Jacob. Choo-choo. Massive fucking shout out to you, dog, for actually sending out a little dough, man. And we ate a little bit, right? And hey, man, appreciate you, my brother. You can catch us on Patreon now. See, it's already looking better. We got on Patreon and made a little spending cash, man.
Yeah.
Some socks.
I feel like we can do a couple small little improvements, and we can make the show that much better.
Oh, you know what I mean? Man. And I'm thinking, well, we were talking about it, man. The exclusive content would be like when we have guests and stuff. We can give you like exclusive guests, whole fucking episodes with a guest.
And if
my mailman, I'm my old shit, dude. I used to bring anybody in. A customer would come to see me, and I'd start interviewing them. It's like now we can say that a customer came to see me, because now everywhere I go, they're selling weed, dog. Like the regular smoke shops all over New York selling weed. In my own neighborhood the other day, the smoke shop I used to have my weed spot in front of selling weed. And I'm thinking, you used to call the cops on me, motherfucker, for selling weed. And now y'all are selling weed.
So you're talking about like little corner stores? Like the little bodegas, right?
Yeah, every fucking place you go, especially the smoke shops.
How are they selling it? Are they selling like actual packaged like stuff from
pre-roll, packaged?
Like, okay, so branded shit. They're not just like giving you like a Ziploc bag full of.
Nah. It's all branded, all it's all legit now. Everybody forgot they had connects now. Now everybody wants to go to the stores and pick them up. They forgot about the motherfuckers who put in that work when the stores weren't allowed to sell it. When you were out there fucking fiending for your weed, we was the ones that was out there getting it to you. Now all of a sudden it's illegal. You're willing to pay taxes and you're willing to pay more for the packaging and go to the fucking dispensaries where those motherfuckers wouldn't even be able to hustle weed in my day, man. They would have got robbed every day. Every day. There's these little just, I don't even know, man, open-toed sandal motherfuckers.
So what if you do go to the beach, what would you wear? Because I have some open-toe sandals that I'm sure
I know you do. And they're acceptable for the beach, I guess. But me, I wear sneakers.
Yeah.
I put on like some of my old sneakers.
Now, how do you feel about me wearing them? How do you feel? Do you feel about that in any type of way?
I feel like you definitely wear open-toe sandals. You don't even have to be at the beach. I feel like we're happy you have on sandals. I feel like you probably also walked around with no shoes on. I feel like you're barefoot or two. You've done it. Don't front. You've done it. But
if I'm at the beach or something, man, or like in the summertime,
even the beach, like I don't like stepping on shit in the water. So like I like to have those, like I would love to have those water shoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't like shit brushing up against me, man. I want a bodysuit. I'll do beaches, but I'm not a beach person, But I feel like you'd be there with open-toe sandals. I'm pretty sure your shorts are very high above your knee.
Nah, maybe not really.
Maybe right up to the calf muscle. I feel like you're one of them dudes that rock it up to the calf muscle. You like your short shorts.
There you go.
Oh, you shot like women's shoes, basically, right? That's what they are, women's shoes.
I mean they make them for like kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, I never understood the ones with the toes popping out of it, but apparently those are really good.
Check these out. I wanted to mention to you about these
Pop-Tart bites.
I had them the other day for the first time. They're amazing.
But do you heat them up? You don't even heat them up, right? Just eat them right out the bag. They're bites, so you can't put them in a toaster.
I mean, I guess you could put them in a toaster, but you'd have to put them on like a little tray or something like that.
Oh, like in a I mean, like a toaster with the way you put them in. There's a reason why they call Pop-Tarts, because the toaster pops.
Right.
And they pop out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had a French toast one for maybe like, I don't even know, a couple of months. It was delicious, and then they stopped making it. What a bunch of fucking idiots.
Ooh.
It was the best one ever. Did you find it? Tell me you found it.
Yeah.
They had Pop-Tarts had a French toast one that was, most people don't even know about that shit. Yeah, man. There it is, that French toast one. Not that other strudel one, the French toast one, man. Where is it?
Yeah, I don't even see it. I'm
You
trying to
lost
see.
it. Yeah, they're not up there no more. You can't buy that shit. You ain't gonna find that.
These are pretty good too. Other than strawberry, the cinnamon.
Oh, that's the
brown sugar cinnamon.
Brown sugar cinnamon is the second best.
Yeah, and these are actually.
I mean,
pretty good
no.
too.
Actually, brown sugar cinnamon is the best because they don't have the. You said strawberry. Strawberry is the weakest one, man.
Dude, strawberry's amazing.
Garbage.
No,
and you probably don't even heat them up.
I do. Yeah, I'll heat them up. Sometimes I'll eat them cold though. Yeah, I'll eat them cold sometimes.
It's garbage. I don't like that. I used to like the strawberry. But no more. Come on, man. We're adults, all right? Brown sugar, cinnamon. We're adults. You can't be doing the strawberry no more.
Now, so for breakfast, do you ever have this? I do this pretty frequently. I'll take 2 pieces of bread, throw them in the toaster oven, pull them out, throw some butter on it, let it melt, and then a brown sugar and cinnamon combo.
Oh, cinnamon toast. Cinnamon French toast. I mean, cinnamon toast.
Cinnamon toast. Yeah,
that's what we call it. Cinnamon toast. You put some butter, some cinnamon, some sugar, and you got yourself a fucking banging little snack right there. Yeah. What do you know about that? That's a poor man's meal. What you know about that?
My dad.
I forgot. He spent 7 years in the trenches.
No, my dad,
7
man.
years
My
in
dad.
the trenches, not one crack baby, but you do know how to.
I know how to be broke.
Make cinnamon toast.
I know how to be broke.
Yeah.
I know how to heat the house with the oven.
It's a good thing to know how to be broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a good thing to know how to do that shit.
It's
then you don't fear it.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't fear it, and you can take more chances, which I think is good.
I remember I told my boss, "Listen, dog, I've been rich, I've been poor. I could live in your world. You can never live in mine." That was one of the last things I told my boss. You can never live. You can last a day in my neighborhood, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I could live where you've been. I can get around where you got around. You know, cut from a different cloth, man. You know. But you got your indoor glasses on.
Yeah. What do you think of these? You like them?
Well, you're inside and you're wearing sunglasses. I think, they're cool. I don't wear sunglasses because, like, I got a pair for the car now. Just so I can fucking, see when I'm driving. But I feel like I think I look like I think I'm all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I think I'm all that, but I feel like I'm a little humble with the way I present it. But when I wear the glasses, it's like, oh, this dude thinks he's the shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I'm going to wear them, I better have a show that night.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely can't wear them without a show.
Yeah.
I
like these. I think they're kind of flashy.
Even though if I don't wear the hat, and I throw on some sunglasses, no one will even know it's me.
No one I don't think I've ever seen you wear sunglasses.
I went out a couple of days ago and I didn't wear my hat, and it took people a minute to let me in the club. They were like, "Oh shit, no hat." And I said, "I'm trying to be incognito," but it worked a little too well because then even like the fucking bartenders didn't recognize me. So I had to wait till like they caught my eye. I was like, "Oh shit, there you go." But yeah, no, I don't really wear. I think I got one pair of sunglasses, a picture of one pair of sunglasses on that I stole from my man. He left them in my car and I was abusing them because they were like $800 fucking sunglasses or some shit. I don't know why they were so expensive. I guess it was whatever the name brand was. Name brands. Get out of here with that shit too, man. Fucking charging so much money for a fucking embroidery on the name.
Yeah.
Shit gets made in the same fucking factory that they make the $3 fucking pants.
In China.
Well,
so what sort of name brand
Bangladesh.
stuff will you buy? I'll buy certain things that have to be the name brand, like Q-tips. gotta have the name brand Q-tips.
Oh yeah, otherwise you're gonna pull a plastic thing out your ear and have a whole bunch of fucking white fur up in your ear. Yeah, no doubt. You gotta do some shit that's name brand.
How is no other company caught up to Q-tip in the design of the cotton swab?
I don't know. That is a good question, my friend.
They must have a patent on that shit or something.
They probably have a patent on it, or I don't know. Maybe they own them all and they make all the other sucky ones just to make them go to the more expensive ones. And when they don't, they still make the money off the sucky ones.
That's probably pretty true.
Listen, man, them motherfuckers is gangsters, dude. Don't let them fool you. Fucking gangsters. So, you've been sending me some stuff, man, with the artificial intelligence robots. Yes. Do you remember? Yeah, he's been sending me. Brian's very into the artificial intelligence, and he's been sending me these crazy robot fucking videos of robots doing parkour, of robots doing white people shit. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Skydiving, doing parkour, fucking and it's crazy because I remember when they first showed those robots, and this is probably like
you want to watch it?
Yeah, put it on. Let them see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if this will get taken down or what, but
well, I just put up like a second of it, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's an actual robot, and it's fucking doing the
dude.
Now I remember when they first did these, right? When they first created this thing, they showed it trying to run, and it couldn't even fucking run. It kept fucking falling forward and then laying on its back and not being able to get up. Now look at that shit. And he didn't show it, but that shit does backflips at the end.
Dude.
It just does backflips. It jumps straight up onto shit, man. That's the new. There's no reason. Listen, people, you sending your kids out to go to war. You know what I'm saying? You sending your kids out to go to war for a country that they're going to turn your kids on you one day. And you're so proud of it. And don't get me wrong, man, I respect the military. Anyone who wants to, I don't even want to defend my own kids. So anyone who I don't know wants to defend me, that's fine. But that's not what's going on with them, man. They're being used as weapons against us, and they're going to be used against us. And they don't need to be sent out there no more. With the technology we got, those fucking robots, man, you don't even put a gun in their hand. They become the guns. You know?
Yeah, fucking Star Wars, bro. This
Star Wars.
This looks like the shit from Phantom Menace. You know,
Drones,
when they redid.
And like I said, people look that shit up. What is it for them to look up? Because I don't want to put too much. Then they take our shit down. So, but
they should look up BostonDynamics on YouTube and
BostonDynamics on YouTube, dude.
Yep.
It does crazy shit. This shit is like running. I remember when they first showed this fucking thing. They were showing this robot and it was all clunky and shit, but it looked pretty much the same way. I don't think they changed. They slimmed it up a little bit on the design, but it was pretty much the same. And it was running and falling and it couldn't even fucking get up after it fell. Now this shit is fucking doing backflips, splits, fucking jumping from shit to shit. It's doing fucking white people shit. It's doing parkour.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Probably ride skateboard. You know, but what are you gonna do when them shits are coming into your fucking house? And you know what I saw the other day, dude? I saw the first Purge.
How so?
The first Purge, the movie Purge. It was called the first Purge.
Okay.
They called it the first Purge. I don't know if that's actually the first movie, to be honest, but it's basically, I think, Staten Island. I think it's Staten Island. They basically close up Staten Island and make that like the first Purge, Staten Island, and then it ends with them saying they're going to do it nationwide.
I mean, that's fine if they get rid of Staten Island. I'm cool with that. I'm sure most people would probably be pretty cool with that.
I don't know, man. The wolves from Staten Island, man.
I got cousins out in Staten Island too, but they can move back to Brooklyn. They'll be all right. Look at this. So those BostonDynamics things remind me of this shit. You ever seen this movie?
Star Wars.
Yeah, it's a Phantom Menace.
Yeah, the one with Jar Jar Binks.
Can you hear this?
I cannot hear it.
Oh no.
But you're showing some those things. I know what those are. Yeah, those robots that fucking
fight
fall out. Yeah, you're gonna get us taken down with this one for sure, man. Fucking George, don't play that shit, son. George is gonna fucking find that shit 14, 15 minutes into our shit and fucking jump on our
That's
balls.
Disney, bro. Disney owns that shit now.
I know Disney owns everything. I just watched the What Ifs. Oh, but anyway, I was watching that Purge shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so crazy because I don't know if you ever saw that one. The first
No, I
Purge.
haven't. Dude, I'm not really into those kind of movies.
Neither am I.
I'm
Neither
good
am
on
I.
that.
Neither am I. But do you know the concept of it?
Yeah. People like get
Once a
axed,
year,
right?
anything goes. And it's basically a eugenics thing, you know what I'm saying? Is to get rid of, they figure let the crazy people kill the crazy people. And in the process, you lose a couple of people that didn't, shelter down right. But that's their problem. They should have sheltered down because they knew it was coming. So do you really need those people around? So it's basically a eugenics thing of population control.
Mm-hmm.
And in this one, they do it, but the people aren't even really, going out and killing. There's one dude that's nuts, and he's like, killing people because they pay you. The more people you kill and participate in it, they pay you at the end. So they actually encourage you to go out there and do it. But nobody was really doing anything. They were having parties and shit. You know what I'm saying? They were throwing fucking purge parties. Nobody's really doing shit because you figure it's your neighborhood. Especially like in the hood. And, I'm sure white people were dressing up with fucking crazy masks on. Those rich motherfuckers were doing that shit. But if you're in the hood, you pretty much, it's always like that anyway. In a way, it's just you can get busted. This night you can't get busted. So what they did was they sent in like militias. Like the government sent in militias to stir shit up. Okay. So in this one scene, they got these Nazi dudes, right? And this is what made me bug out. In the one scene, they're going into the hood, right? And they're going into building to building, door to door, just knocking out the doors and shooting everybody up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Door to door. And now they're showing them come to some floors where people got heat. It's the hood. And they knew the purge was coming. So motherfuckers got heat. So you see these dudes out their doors like busting, trying to keep them out their house. And then they run out of bullets and get shot the fuck up. They did that shit. They took over a building in that movie in less than 3 minutes. Wow. I mean, they skipped them going up and down the floors, but that's what I'm saying. If they wanted to, they come through that door. They ain't shit I'm going to do. What am I going to do? I'm going to ask them, please let me finish this blunt before they kill me. And if they don't, what will I care? I'll be dead already. But believe me, I'll be dead because they was taking people out like nothing. And I'm like, that's what it's going to be like one day, dog. Just like that. They're just going to come running through. What you going to do? Bad boy, bad boy.
What was I going to say to you? Lost my train of thought.
And it wasn't that trained.
Yeah.
It's like it's trained when it comes back home on its own. Look at that. Even up for a full night on 1 hour sleep, I still got some good little boom.
Yeah. You can hold
it's trained when it comes back home on its own. They call me Gary 2 times because I always have to repeat myself to make sure you heard it. Some shit is too good to just let slide by.
Get the papers. I'm trying to find your Instagram messages, or our Instagram messages to each other. The Tom Cruise deepfake video was
deepfake video
fucking nutty.
People. This is all those 23andMe motherfuckers. What do I care? What do I care? I just want to find out who I am. You don't even know where you're sending that shit, first of all. You don't know if that's just somebody, and you don't even know if they even do any test on it. They could just send you back, you're Portuguese, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Here, boom. And you're going to believe that shit. I'm on the commercial. They had a dude who was raised German, and he finds out he's Irish, so he traded his Guggenheim whatever for a fucking kilt. And nobody's asking the question, why the fuck were you raised German? Like if you Irish, he goes, I winds up, I'm Irish. Then why do you don't think the bigger question is why the fuck were your parents raising you German, telling you were German all your life? Who did they kill? Spies, fucking rats. That's what they are. Probably. You know, no one's asking the question. How come you fucking didn't know you was Irish? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a stupid ass commercial. People sending this shit. So now here it is, deep fake. Google the deep fake shit. And basically what it is, I sent it to Brian. It was basically Tom Cruise, you know, talking, and oh yeah, there you go. This dude right here. And they just take his face and boom. And it's Tom Cruise. Actors will be making movies now for the whole, you don't even need the actor no more. You could just keep the actors. You don't even need new actors. They could just go back and use all the old actors now and have them in new films.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, I use some graphics programs at work. I'm nowhere near obviously good enough to do this sort of shit. But you can easily see how it's done. I mean, I can make shitty deep fakes. You know, like I can make like shallow fakes like really easily. Even on like TikTok or some shit. My son did it where he had his face on Conor McGregor and it fucking looked dope. And that's on his phone. And that's on his phone. And that shit looked dope. Like it looked really, like that shit was crazy. His face felt right. It helps if you actually have some of the features. Right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but they'll do it with anybody, dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. But like even this show, I mean, I don't know. Do you have any idea what episode this is? I have no clue. Ours? Yeah. I have no idea. You stop putting numbers up. Yeah, I don't know what it is. How the fuck am I supposed to know, man? It's just another episode, dog. That's all we do. There are no numbers, man. We're not constricted by numbers. Haven't you heard? Numbers are racist. They are. So we're not constricted by 1s and 2s and 10s and 20s, motherfucker. But even how many times we've had conversations that are recorded, there's probably like 24 to 40 hours of me and you talking that people could use our voice to put together sentences. Yeah, dude. There's going to come a point you wake up one day, you're going to see you robbing a fucking bank with me. And you're going to be like, did we rob a fucking bank last night? Because it's going to look just like you. And guess what? They're going to find your DNA because you sent that shit out to 23andMe. And you know, you want to know if you was really Italian or Italian, as the whatchamacallits called it back in the day. I forgot what Sticks town he was in. But yeah, you're gonna find your DNA and everything, dude. Now you're wanted in 23 states. Yeah, it's I mean, what does anybody care? What does anybody care? Sure. Until it's your ass. Yeah, I'm not trying to have that. Until it's your ass. They will fucking, like, we don't even know Biden's still alive. You only see him on TV. You know, it could be a deep fake. Yeah. My boy does a great impression of him, you know? So it's like, it could be like, nothing you see is real. I remember back in the day hearing that shit. Believe only half of what you hear and even less of what you see. And I'm like, why wouldn't you believe what you see? You know what I'm saying? But now I get it. And this is like shit, 70s. This is before that shit. You know what I'm saying? What are you caught up in there, Slick? I'm trying to go back through some of our messages from each other. Oh, where we go back and forth? Yeah, yeah. Where we send stuff that's supposed to be inspiration for us to talk about, and we never get to it. Yeah. That stuff. I got some stuff, though. Let me see what I sent you recently, man. I've sent you some stuff. Oh, what about the Biggie Smalls? Oh, they took it down. Did you see the Biggie Smalls thing I sent you with the news reporter? No. The news reporter was playing What's Beef? Right. Oh, man. Oh, here you go. I think I got it. It says unavailable. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's unavailable. They took it down. It was deleted.
I wonder why they deleted
The time
it.
is now 7:06. I'm talking about
Can you hear
delays
this?
right now on
Yeah.
Georgia 100. And if you don't know, now you know about those. Mark.
Yeah, Fred, I know you were the worst days, but I think Thursday might be the worst days out of Forsyth County, Ashley Frasca.
Here's Mark Aaron. Mark.
Yeah, so far so good this morning, Fred. Yesterday morning we had BIG, GIE delays on the west side. How we doing, Mark McKay?
Mark, the construction mark.
Still north of an hour on 85 South, 316 to the junction. Ashley, these downtown delays keep hypnotizing me.
It's now 8:56. Good morning to you. I'm Fred Blankenship. Looking for a smooth commute out there for Cat St. Pablo and Milkdown Diablos on 285 with delays out there. Mark Aaron standing by with triple team traffic. Mark.
Unfortunately, Fred, your car cannot go 160 swiftly on the east side perimeter. Big backups, Mark McKay.
That's not even what I was talking about. That's not even what I was talking about.
No.
The one I was talking about, man, he deleted it. He says it was on channel 5, I think, or 4. And he says, he goes, Biggie Smalls said, "What's beef?" Well, beef is when he says beef is when your moms ain't safe to walk the streets. Beef is when ICU guaranteed to be in ICU. And he goes, and that's Corona. He tied it into like Corona's beef that you shouldn't play around on these streets. He said, because chances are if you run into Corona, he's going to put you in ICU. I said, did that motherfucker just take a Biggie song and use it for Corona? And he did, and they let him do it. And what the fuck is all that shit that we were just watching? That's it right there.
It's lethal. It's a bit like the beef Notorious B.I.G. used to rap about when he said, beef is when your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you guaranteed to be in ICU. Well, when COVID sees you, you can end up in ICU. Maybe not at the same rate as Biggie's beef, but that's the point about risk. You don't want to test.
What is going on
these
here, people?
streets
What
and
is
risk
this?
ending up in the ICU. COVID's dangerous. It's lethal. It's a bit like the beef.
Yeah, this is what this world is coming to. That's. And what the fuck is all the other shit? What was it, Biggie's birthday or some shit?
Dude, I don't know.
What the fuck?
I have no idea. I have no idea what that was. I actually thought it.
Fuck.
I actually
What's that?
I actually thought about doing some fake news clips like this, because it would be really easy to put me in front of a green screen and have the Capitol building behind me, put me in a suit, and I could say some like wild shit, and then put all that MSNBC or CNN stuff underneath there.
But that shit is real. That's the dude from fucking MSNBC, whatever the fuck.
No, or is it a deep fake? I don't fucking
See?
know. I didn't watch this shit.
It could be a fucking, that's what you do, man. What the fuck, man?
So there's another thing that I want to.
Are we even real?
Um,
Am I coming in clear on this thing? Is this thing on? Do you hear that? I don't even know. Dude, your camera looks so fucking good. I mean, my camera looked better than yours, and I was just using my fucking computer one. Now you got this camera that looks so fucking awesome. I got to get a better camera now.
Yeah, we can find something for you that's not. We
I
can
gotta get a better camera now. Look at this. Look at this guy's fucking quality on this shit, right? He went from being like all in the dark, then he got all Don Ho on us last week. And the outside patio shit to abuse us all. Look, I got a balcony and it's always hot out here. You're not gonna appreciate it after a while, dude. The reason why summers are so great when you live in New York is because the winters suck so bad.
Well,
when every day is 70. Now I'm coming out, dog.
Yes, please do.
All right, I'm coming out, man.
We'll have a
G-Man's gonna take a trip out to Florida. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in the car. I'm gonna put some more miles on that bitch. Straight up. Shit. Gotta be careful, man. I just like turned my fucking nut on my fucking foot just now. I'm good.
Yeah, so we were talking about the deep fakes and the BostonDynamics videos. The other thing that I was showing you is what was it called? Artificial General Intelligence. Did you watch any of those videos I sent you about that? I think I was texting.
I think so. Yeah.
I think I was texting them to you one night. Let me pull them up.
Yeah, I think. I
Yeah. So
those. You were sending me a lot. It was hard to keep up.
Yeah. Well,
you was in the zone. I was like, oh, look at this motherfucker sending me mad shit.
All right. So let me make this bigger. Is the hypothetical ability of an intelligent agent to understand or learn an intellectual task that a human being can. So it's basically saying like AI can do anything intellectually that a person.
It starts to learn on its own.
Well, stuff already learns on its own, man.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, like, in other words, it learns like a person. You could actually learn feelings and shit like that, or the right reaction to feelings.
To be able to do anything that any human can do, this intelligence good, because there's already machine learning, like all those algorithms and stuff.
It must be hard to make a machine be as stupid as a person.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
Even though person made the machine, right? So, which
is really saying that they're artificially creating free thought, which is pretty wild.
Artificially creating. Oh, in other words, allowing the computer to decide what it wants to do. Not even judged by what's right or what's wrong, but rather what it just feels like doing.
Well, this theory. Oh, here I don't even put it up. Yeah, this theory is anything. So I think that would fall underneath the category of anything. Hypothetical ability of an intelligent agent to understand or learn any intellectual task that a human being can.
Love the fact that it says AGI, right? And it talks about science fiction and future studies, right? So it's saying science fiction, future studies, but then it says AGI, which can also be referred to as strong AI, full AI, or general intelligent action. They got so many other things that it could be called, and I think it's more than just hypothetical. At the point that I'm trying to make, I think it's beyond hypothetical. I think it's an idea that they figured out how to do for sure. For sure. It makes you wonder about, I was talking about the other day, like how I wouldn't be surprised if I find out anything is, actually real, like as far as when it comes to conspiracies. Because like one of the ones that I was totally like bugging on was the one that there's 3 different Hillary Clintons.
Okay.
You seen that one? And then they show you like different pictures and different videos where she looks 3 different ways in all these videos. One's a little more rounded head, and they're saying that she was clones, right? I don't know if she's dead. Oh yeah, well actually one of the theories from QAnon, I think, is that she was assassinated for Hillary. Yeah, that's one when you go deep in the rabbit hole. That's one of the rabbit hole conspiracies, is that her, Obama, that they all were tried for touching little peepees and drinking adrenochrome, and they were tried in what do they call those? When like everybody don't get to see it, secret. Is that the word? I'm talking to a chair.
I was listening.
Yeah, no, that like they had like secret trials, and they were found guilty, and they were sentenced to death, and that the things we're seeing now of them is clones.
Well, if they killed them, so if we run with this,
because
why?
It's secret because they claim. See, it's always those things that they claim that people ain't ready to find out that the people who they voted for and the people who were running this country were out there actually drinking baby blood and adrenochrome. You know what I'm saying? And out there touching little peepees and, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they're saying that if they was to give out that information, like I said, I'm not saying this is what they're saying. If you go deep in that rabbit hole, that, people ain't ready for the truth. So now they have this facade of keeping them in people's faces while they clean house, supposedly. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but But that's what they say. And I'm just saying at the point now, because when I first heard that, I was like, okay, man, it's just stupid. Now they're just getting stupid, But no, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I mean, look at that deep fucking fake shit, dude. They made that, and he sounds just like him too.
Well, so I think the thing with the sound is they might actually be using
his voice,
and I've also heard it on another podcast that they had these Nirvana songs, right, that were created by AI. They weren't actually Nirvana songs, but they had lyrics and everything, and the AI combined all of the musical the musical data set from Nirvana, like all of their songs, all of their
and the way
lyrics,
they write and the things they wrote about,
and found patterns, and then created songs that are like not bad. You can tell it's like a little weird, but it's not bad, which is fucking nuts.
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, so this artificial general intelligence, I mean, it would be like AI can do stand-up comedy. They could write. They could perform, maybe. Depending on what form they're in, But there are people who think that this will happen like in the next 30 to 70 years. They think they'll be at that
those
point.
People, I think we're already at that point. We don't know what they do. If you're seeing it in a movie, it's already, they've been had that. Whatever they're showing you in a movie, they've been had that, and they're already beyond that. Straight up. Straight up. If they're showing it in a fucking movie, they already got that intelligence too. The hologram shits are made now to a point where I could be a fucking hologram. No one would even fucking know. I wouldn't even know myself. That's how good they are. Mm-hmm. It's very scary. It's scary times, I guess, if you give a shit. I find it very interesting. And I guess at times it could be a little unnerving is the word, I guess, that I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, man, I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You just gotta
be stressed about what?
You gotta, I try to do the right thing as often as I can.
Yeah.
Be good with my family and my friends, and try to enjoy whatever it is I'm doing. Just always try to have a good time.
Always just try to have a good time. Those are great words, Flip.
Yeah, just try to have like they always teach you in school to do your best, but you should do your best and have fun and try to make it whatever I'm doing. I'm always just trying to have a good time. Like if I got to go on a long drive, I download a podcast, blast out the music, talk on the phone.
You gotta live in the moment, baby.
Yeah, simple shit like that. Even when I'm cleaning up here, I'm like thinking of shit, or you gotta enjoy yourself, man, and do something that you like. It's so important.
Yeah, I mean, people is going. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of like, part of me feels like if I just get into it already, man, do it. You're already like, something's happening that they're already like kind of trying to force it. I feel like they're trying to rush it for some reason. I don't know if it's a numerology. Is that what they call numerology? I don't know if it's a numbers thing, because they're very into those numbers and the meaning of numbers. So I don't know if there's a date that's coming up that where they feel they have to be in a certain place. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they're acting in desperate ways. And why not? People are eating it up. Mm-hmm. I've walked so many people in this last week from my shows, which is, which is funny, because when I was just talking about COVID, people didn't agree with me, but not, like a lot of people didn't agree with me, but nobody really left. In fact, after the shows, they would be like, I don't agree with anything you said up there, but you're just joking. And I was like, actually, that's exactly how I feel. And they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. They go, well, either way, I mean, it was funny. But now I be walking people now, because now I'm talking about that vaccine.
Yeah. What is it that's getting people to walk, you think?
And when you talk about the vaccine, they don't like it. You know,
Is that what it was?
What's funny is, yeah, a lot of it's the fact that, you know, that I'm sitting there and I'm kind of like, listen, and once again, like I said before, I'm not anti anyone doing whatever the fuck they think they want to do to protect themselves. You want to go get vaccinated? Go get vaccinated. I'm not anti-vaccination. I'm anti-me having to get vaccinated. I'm not anti-you wanting to get vaccinated. You understand what I'm saying? You're my boy. You went and took the Johnson & Johnson because, you know, you heard it was killing people, right? So you went out there and that's the one you wanted and you wished for the best. But here you are. You're still here with us. And, but you went through some nice trips, right? You had a nice little trip when you took it. You were sick for a couple of days and whatever. But you're
Day and a half. Yeah.
Day and a half. Yeah. So, but you're here. You're good. You know, no ears are growing out of your neck.
Honestly, bro, it felt like I was dope sick from that.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. It felt like the flu.
Well, you got what you wanted. You wanted.
Yeah, but I didn't get the good part that comes before
like,
being dope sick.
Do you know anyone born in 2020? Any kids born in 2020 will not know what the flu is.
Yeah, my nephew.
Going forward, they will not know what the flu is.
Yeah, I think the flu's still
like flu.
No,
where is it? Where's the flu been?
No, I disagree. I think the flu is going to be.
In 2020, they said the flu dropped 98, 92%.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thinks there's a correlation between the flu dropping 92 to 98% or some shit like that, and coronavirus. They don't think there's a that kind of correlates. Listen, man, it has to. Otherwise, why would I know that word?
What correlates?
Yeah, right. I'm using it right.
Uh-huh.
There's no correlation. Look at that. I even know the fucking. Come on, dude.
Flu cases were at an all-time low during the 2020-21 season. What experts say to expect in next season's vaccine?
Yeah, next season's vaccine. Expect fucking.
Yeah, so this is what they're attributing that to. A year full of social distancing, mask wearing, and hand washing.
Yeah, but everybody was still catching fucking corona. Not a dent. Everyone's going out and getting. See, that's the thing that kills me too. Everyone's going out and getting vaccinated. Man, hundreds of thousands of people have went and gotten vaccinated, and the numbers go up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of the non-vaccinated people that the numbers are going up. How does that make sense, people?
Right.
You can say whatever you want, but you ain't gonna make it make sense. You ain't gonna make it sound like it makes sense to me, motherfucker. I got common sense. You could let them talk all that gibberish around. I'm not buying what they're selling. Mm-hmm. I don't care that it's on sale. I don't want what they got, you know? And if I should fucking catch it and die, oh well. What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? We out here taking risks all the fucking time. You know, I still smoke a cigarette every now and then. If I should catch get cancer, I mean, come on, man. The fuck? I'm not practicing to be a fucking fire eater. And if you eat fire for a living, chances are you might catch something. Stop it. Grow up. You know, listen, how about this? Believe what you want to believe. I don't give a fuck. I'm not anti you believing what you want to believe. I'm anti you telling me what I'm supposed to believe. Right. You know, and then they go, oh yeah, you know, listening to all your friends on social media. Well, we can say the same shit about you. They're like, you know, over science and doctors. Don't you mean the scientists and doctors you want me to listen to? Because there's scientists and doctors out there saying that shit ain't what it is.
Right.
So it's not that I'm listening to my boy, you know, fucking Tommy Woo on Instagram giving me his opinions. You know what I'm saying? They're putting up videos of doctors who are saying that it doesn't work.
Yeah, and you got to be, you know, as me and you have discussed endless times in this podcast, that you can't believe everything you see online. Period.
No.
What percentage of it can you believe? Like who, you know, nobody knows. Everyone's got their source they feel like they trust. But it's the
there's reasonable doubt.
It's the blindness from a large portion of the people and this inability to look at the other side of the story. That's what it is.
Or just, you know what it is that even if it doesn't make sense, they don't care. Mm-hmm. Like they'll be like, well, it doesn't make sense, but the government says so. So
right.
I mean, that's always been for years. Look at the magic bullet with Kennedy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no one fucking believed that though, right?
No, a lot of people still believe to this day.
Yeah.
A lot of people still believe to this day that motherfucker was shot by a single gunman out the fucking tower window and the magic bullet fucking story.
I think it was the mob, dude. That's what I think.
It was
I think it was the mob and Cubans.
It was a combination. It was a combination of CIA, mob, Cubans. It was a combination of all these different, no one really knowing more than they need to know.
Right.
But it wasn't one, it wasn't one whatchamacallit. There's a thing called from JFK to 9/11, everything is a rich man's game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen that
on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's great.
That's the one where they say that the shooter who actually peeled back the cap of Kennedy was this dude's father. I told you that, right? They say it was what's the dude from Cheers who played the bartender? Not the old guy, the young dumb one, like he played dumb.
Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson. They're saying Woody Harrelson's father is the one who got the money shot on Kennedy.
Oh, dude. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And Woody Harrelson's father, when I heard that, I was like, pause. See, people, I don't just, like right when I heard Woody Harrelson's name pop up in the Kennedy conspiracies, I paused that shit. Had to do a little research, and dude's father's a hitman, yo. He's doing life in prison for killing a federal judge.
Yep. John H. Wood. It's interesting that the guy's last name that he killed was Wood, and his son's name is Woody.
Yeah.
A
lot of interesting things that go on.
He's dead. He died in 07.
He died in 07. Yeah, he's dead now. But they're saying he did the money shot from a grate in the ground.
Yes.
And it's crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy because I went out there. I seen it. I got behind the fucking
Oh, you went to Dallas?
Yeah, I got pictures of me behind the fucking grassy knoll, son. I got on the other side of the fence. Yeah, I took a picture of my eyes peeking over the top. I said, new footage. Never before seen footage.
My brother went down there on like a 3-day trip with a friend of his just to do stuff about the JFK assassination. He spent 3 days.
Dude, it's bugged. First of all, they had the X's on the floor from where the shots were. You could literally stand on the X. Cars are just, first of all, it's a regular street too. Cars are driving over all day.
It's a middle of the city, right?
Middle, and it's such a small little area, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks on TV like it's big, but the area where he got done, and when you look at where the X's are, it's a small little area, dog. There's no way that dude did that shit with a, not even an automatic. He had to pull back. There's no way. It's so little. It's so little, man. It's so small. I saw the book depository, all that shit. I went by there, man. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. They got all memorabilia.
Is this the grassy knoll? I wonder if this is the grassy knoll.
No. Oh, that might be the view from the grassy knoll.
Right, yeah, looking down. Is this the grassy knoll?
No, the grassy knoll is you're it's on the other side. I got pictures of it on my whatchamacallit. That's right across the street, if I'm correct. That used to be I think that was a prison.
Oh, yeah?
That was
like an old prison?
I think it was a prison right across the street. I know that like that whole section was all like government right there in that whole section, but it's like so little, dude.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a square, like a park,
like
right?
a circle. Yeah, it's like like a little. It's like a little. What they call those roundabouts?
Yeah, circles.
Yeah. It's just like a little roundabout, and it's like the fucking, there you go, the grassy knoll.
Okay, so the courthouse is right here, train station.
You can go on it. You can go on the grassy knoll right there.
Dude, what a perfect place. If you're trying to commit a crime, to have a train station right there, you just hop on a fucking bus.
That's what they're saying they did. They're saying that people saw that. They heard shit coming from there.
Dude, what about with the body? They like the switching of the body on the plane that they talk about in that.
Yeah, the missing bullets.
Come here, boy.
The missing contents of his brain.
Yeah. It's
one of the worst cover-ups ever if you actually do.
Or the best, dude, because nobody they still got it. They still got it locked down.
Well, because people are just gonna believe what you tell them. That's the thing, though. Like, it's saying, like, in other words, it doesn't matter that it don't make sense. back and to the left, dog. Back and to the left. And they're saying that scientifically that makes sense, because if you get shot in the back of your head, it's going to make your head go toward where the bullet came, not away from where the bullet came. Look, say what you want to say, dance how you want to dance, but that don't mean I'm going to tango with you, dog. I don't let people tell me shit that if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. So either find a way for it to make sense to me or stop saying it. I'm not gonna buy what you're telling me. It doesn't make sense.
Seinfeld did the best JFK spoof episode ever. That is one magic loogie.
That is one magic loogie.
To the left.
And to the left. Back.
To the left.
To the left. Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
Oh, that was such a great story.
Adam has a really good JFK joke. Adam Gable. I don't remember what it is, so I ain't gonna fuck it up. But it's so funny, and he has some shit that goes, if that doesn't hit, I got another comedian sitting on the corner up there to do the joke from another angle. He's fucking great.
The way Adam Gable, big shout out to Adam Gable. Pew 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 pew
pew pew pew pew pew. My brother.
The way he breaks I don't even know if you would call it breaking the third wall. I don't know what kind of technique or style that is. How he does that with those jokes like that. What would you call that?
Oh man, genius.
Yeah, it's genius.
He's a genius writer, man.
Yeah, he kind of breaks that third wall, and yeah, it's good. It's good. I like him. But going back to the Kennedy assassination,
I don't even know how we got to it, but yeah.
Well, I've seen stuff about him and about his brother Bobby Kennedy, that the reason JFK got elected, his dad was like a bootlegger, right? And he was involved with Boston Irish gangs.
Yes, and the mob got him in. The mob got him in, and then he turned around and went after the mob.
Yeah,
so that's why they were down with the assassination too.
Chicago. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, JFK. It came down to Chicago for him to win the election. It was Illinois, actually. Yep. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, this is from the Chicago Sun-Times.
Yep.
Some irregularities in the Illinois vote, specifically the ones in Chicago, prompted for calls from investigation.
That's all the time, man.
Yeah, of course.
The elections have been rigged since day one, man. Like, people bug out that elections are rigged. What? My vote don't count? What do you mean my vote don't count? I went there, I casted it.
So do you
what do you mean it don't count?
Do you understand how the Electoral College works?
They're supposed to vote in the favor of the majority.
Right. Do you know why it was set up the way it is?
Because supposedly some states are bigger than other states, and
yeah, it's really to prevent cities that have the large population from swinging, who the president is across. So it basically gives people, say you're from an area that's less densely populated, your vote will actually count for more than one. And if you're in a city, it would count for less than one.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
And it's even more ridiculous once it's been, once you realize that the electoral votes do not vote. The Electoral College doesn't vote the same way as the whatchamacallit vote, popular vote.
Most of the time,
if the popular vote goes the way they want to vote, then yes, they vote in the same way. But if it don't, they've already shown they will vote whatever way they want. You know what I'm saying? History speaks for itself. They have shown over and over again that if like you just said it right there, they stole that election, they fucking do whatever the fuck they want to do, man. They're gonna get in there who they want to get in there. That's how it goes. And yeah, the mob got that motherfucker in, and then he turned around and went after them, and they were like, "What the fuck?" We're the ones who got him in. We're the ones who got him in. And now he's coming after us.
He was like banging Marilyn Monroe too.
Both of them.
Doing the shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Robbie too, right? Bobby Kennedy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's why they kill her. Too
So
much pillow talk. Ladies, pillow talk. See, don't stop asking so many questions, lady. Ladies, that pillow talk will get you killed. Look at Marilyn. They killed her because she was banging the president and his brother, and they knew he was giving them that pillow talk, dude. Some say she was a spy too, but I don't know about that. I never really did a lot of research on that, but I've heard it mentioned. You know.
Do you know any like
spies?
Irish people? And have you ever seen their like reverence?
Do I know Irish people? Do I go to bars
for the Kennedys? Like I have some like Irish sides of my family, and they love the Kennedys. It's like it's odd. It's almost like the British royalty thing, like how the British people feel about the king or the queen.
I don't think they really care about this.
Some people do.
Some people do.
Yeah, they do. But it's in like a celebrity way that they like
so
them. You know,
fucking evil. Those fucking people are evil, yo. Those motherfuckers be adrenochroming it out. They got rid of the brother.
Yeah,
that
Bobby.
One brother,
Yeah.
they disowned him. I'm talking about the queen, motherfucking, what's his name, Prince, the one that was hanging out with Epstein. They disowned him. He's not allowed to go to any of the family shit. You know, which one is that? Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew. Yeah, banned, man. They say you ain't part of the family no more, as if the queen ain't out there fucking drinking baby adrenochrome and shit. They're all fucking evil people, man. I said it. I don't give a fuck. You know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, you're gonna cancel me? You know? Yeah, there you go. Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth's still alive too, right? What is she, like 150?
She's old, dude. She used to like fuck around with Winston Churchill, you know?
Yeah. She's fucking. How you think she stays alive? Look in the way she looks. First of all, look at them. Look at them, man.
She was born in 26, dude. So that's not like unreasonable for her to be. She's 95.
95.
I have an aunt who's 93.
And my aunt lived to be 96.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, but look at this: Queen Elizabeth, Philip.
So wait a minute, that's the top dogs, her and him. That's where it starts with them.
Oh no, it goes way back.
I was about to say, because like, all right, you're just showing the tree from them,
right? Hold on.
Look at that fucking grill. Look at that grill. Oh my God. I think the hair comes off with the hat. I think when she takes the hat off, the hair comes right off with it, and she puts it all on a little white head.
That's possible.
She's evil, man. She probably got a dick. She look like she might have a dick.
Yeah, let's see how far this one goes back.
You know, not that it matters to me. I don't give a fuck about it. But I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah, check this out.
What are we looking at?
All right, so
like Game of Thrones.
Dude, it is, yeah. So this is Queen Elizabeth right here.
All right, so all that above it.
This is her family line.
Yeah.
Her dad was George the VI, then George the Fifth, Edward, Victoria, William. Dude, this is crazy. Going all the way back to James the First.
Do you know what kind of crazy shit is in the walls of those you know how much crazy shit all those motherfuckers did? Let me think of that shit. How much crazy shit all those motherfuckers did, especially back James the First. Is that what that says? James the First of England?
Yeah, 1566.
And that was the first. He was the first king. Why?
I don't know.
What made him so special? That everything else that came out of his nuts should be so special. You know, what made him so fucking special?
He was the King of Scotland as James the Sixth, and King of England and Ireland as James the First from the Union
June 19th. My birthday is June 18th.
Oh yeah, okay.
So he was definitely destined for great things. June 19th, if I'm correct. Is that
Juneteenth.
Tupac or is he or it's Juneteenth? Yeah, Tupac's the 17th, I think, right?
I don't know. When he died or when his birthday?
No, his birthday.
I don't know. Are you a fan of his music?
Big fan.
Yeah.
I'm a big Tupac fan, man. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
No, I'm just a fan of his shirts. Like you probably got shirts like that.
Tupac shirts?
No. You just probably got shirts of bands that you really don't even like it, but you like the shirt.
Nah,
I see that a lot. When I'm doing the tickets, you see these kids walking around, they got on fucking Iron Maiden shit. I'm like, yo, you like the band or just the shirt? Just the shirt. Kill yourself. Run real hard into the river and just keep going. Oh, that's another thing I saw, man, when I was checking out those Shaolin Monks. Dude, them motherfuckers run on water. They run across water. Okay? Straight up real shit. And they talked about how they learned to do it. It's all about light placement and picking it up. These dudes are running on water. I'm telling you, boy, I know we're going all over the place here today, man, but yeah, then look at that shit. They talk about how they practice it.
He completed the feat after 6 attempts. Before the performance, workers installed a runway on the water's surface consisting of plywood boards that were less than 1 centimeter thick.
Yeah, they do it without that shit.
The boards could clearly be seen sinking.
I mean, with that, the boards are sinking, but he's staying, he's managing to get off of it before he gets out. That's pretty dope. But I saw one where the dude was just on the water and then he falls in eventually. But he ran like a good fucking... They're crazy. Them motherfuckers are crazy, dude. They're crazy. They're all about being able to take pain. There's one dude walking around. They had these dudes with shit tied to their nuts, dragging it like bricks. Dragging bricks from their balls.
It is really amazing how, if you can control your mind, what you can be capable of. I've seen these monks of some kind. I think they were in like northern India, maybe Pakistan or something, that would take these hot, wet towels and put them on their head. And they could heat their head up to like 140 degrees or whatever, dry and cool the towel down.
Yeah. I've told you, man.
By regulating their body temperature.
Yeah, they learned to do all that crazy shit, dog. They're all about taking pain. The motherfuckers are like crazy. They're crazy. I wouldn't even want to do that shit, man. I don't even think they have sex or nothing either, man. That sucks. Maybe that's why they're able to make fucking 5-inch deep fucking holes with their fingers into a tree. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't fucking nobody and they got all that pent up fucking shit, man. I'm telling you. And them niggas like, pow! Imagine it. Like, how could they even get with a woman now, man? They probably fucking go to finger banger and blow something out the top of her head. That power. You can't have that kind of power going in. 5-inch holes in the fucking tree, dude. Poof, one finger. Come on, man. You're going to hurt somebody. I think that's why they're not allowed to have sex, right? Monks? I mean, Shaolin monks, right? They're not allowed to have sex. They're not allowed to have sex. They're not letting somebody, you know what it is, dude? They're not letting somebody that capable of killing motherfuckers get involved in sexual activity, because then they'd be killing a lot more people that don't need to be killed over pussy. You don't want that kind of power going out there, being able to be controlled by pussy, so they don't even let them.
I don't know if they still do have Shaolin monks.
Oh,
they got to, right? Yeah, they got to, right?
Of course they do. What do you mean you don't know if they still have? What do you think, it died? Think it died out? The craziest warriors ever fucking created just died out? Well, I don't know if they're the craziest. I know, I don't know. But they seem pretty ill to me. I'll tell you that. They seem pretty fucking ill to me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
They're definitely still around.
Yeah, the fighting monks of the Shaolin Monastery are in the Pagoda Forest in China, globally adored.
Yep. They do shows and shit like that too, man. See a motherfucker on one finger, standing on his fucking one finger.
You're consecrated the 5th century BC.
CE.
CE. There you go.
What's CE?
That's like the year like sometime in 500. The year 500. CE is like after death, like BC AD. CE's also
before.
AD.
That's AD.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Is it after death or after doctrine?
I don't know. Common Era is what it's considered. Somebody put BCE is before Common Era, secular version of before Christ. CE, Common Era, is the same thing as AD. Yeah.
AD is what? Años.
Anno Domini. In the
Which
year
means the year of the Lord in Latin. Latin, man, they make a lot of words, man. Everything's always like a derivative of Latin or Greek. Greeks made a lot of words.
Especially in Spanish. Spanish, Italian, French. They're all Latin languages. Portuguese.
What about those people, man, who study languages? Who's able to figure out, like, find old text and able to figure out what the fuck that shit says.
Yeah.
Now, how do we know how do we know they figure they spend enough time to just make something stuff? They could be telling us all bullshit. You can't fucking read that language. Mm-hmm. How did they learn that language? How they learn that language, dog? Out of nowhere.
Really all it is a series of finding a language that we know and then tracing that back to another one, and then to another one, and then to another one, and another one, and another one, and you just keep going until you get back there. But like the original, like the Bible was Aramaic. Yeah. Which is like, you ever heard anybody speak Aramaic?
Aramaic? Is that what they would call it?
Yeah,
Aramaic.
yeah. It's
Aramaic.
a language.
No. No, have you?
No, it's dead.
It's dead.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Biblical languages. Scholars recognize 3 languages as the original biblical languages: Hebrew, Aramaic, and Koine Greek. I've never heard of that. Koine? Huh.
Alexandrian dialect. Yeah, I never heard of any of that shit.
Yeah.
So they say.
Yeah, the language is spoken from 336 BC to 300 AD. Huh. And they used it all the way up to 14.
Had a good run.
Yeah, that's a good run.
Good run.
Yeah. I mean, the English that we speak
stay on top forever. It's horrible. Our language is horrible.
It's horrible, and it's new too. It's very new. Like, you read Shakespeare, that was English 300 years ago. And it's not even remotely close to how we're talking now.
Oh man, I'm so glad. Imagine we start to talk like that bullshit.
Harry, how art thou this evening?
How art thou? Fortnights and shit. And talk all that crazy shit. I can't even pretend to talk that shit. Like, I can't even get my mind to wrap around that way of talking. My lord, my lady.
Now, I don't know how much of that they actually use.
Thou art Worth. Did they really talk like that? We don't know.
When they spoke it, we don't.
Did everybody really sound British like that in the beginning? Right? Because that's pretty much what they all sound. British. I think that's more of a Hollywood thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, I've been back in that rabbit hole of the surviving Diddy, surviving Drake, surviving. I can't get out of it, man. Shit got me in there. What gets me mad is they'll be like so-and-so drops how P. Diddy killed Tupac. Exposed.
P. Diddy is the one who killed Tupac. That's what they're stating.
No, but they'll have a video that says that,
Right.
And then you watch it, and the dude ain't even saying nothing like that.
Right.
The dude, at no point does he say P. Diddy killed fucking. At no point in the interview did that dude come out and say that, man. They talk about the shooting of Tupac in the studio and shit, but they're like this dude blows up the whole. She don't blow up nothing. He does say that that's what happened, and supposedly that's not what happened. Supposedly it wasn't the people who he thought did it. I forgot who they say actually did it. I think confessed to it. I'm not sure, but that whole shit is shady anyway, man.
What do you think happened with Tupac?
I think he was murdered.
Yeah, well, obviously by who?
I mean, I honestly don't know. If I had to guess, I would say Suge probably had something to do with it. See, the problem with being an artist, man, especially when you're a really good artist and you're making so much music like he was doing, is you're worth more money dead.
You think so?
Believe it or not.
Why?
Artists, dude, once they die, if their music is dope, once they die, it's eternal. And he left, like since he's died, he's done like 5 double albums. And there's people saying he's not dead, of course.
What do you think about that? But him being in Cuba,
I think that if I found out he was, I'd be like, oh shit, that one was true. It's not one that I don't put a lot of thought into it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did see the autopsy pictures, but that means nothing. But yeah, I mean, it would just be one of those things like, oh wow, that's real. He's actually alive. It'd be dope. Then we know where all that music was coming from.
Now, did you know?
It's like that Dave Chappelle skit when they play a new Tupac song, and all the stuff he's talking about is up to date.
Yeah,
he says, "I wrote this a long time ago. I wrote this a long time ago." And then it's like, Dave, it ain't your lady. And he's dancing in the club. He's like, I wrote this a long time ago. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the
connection with Tupac and Assata Shakur, right? You know who Assata Shakur is? She was in like the Black Liberation Army, like in the 60s and 70s. It was his godmother.
Oh, his godmother.
Yeah, but she allegedly killed a trooper in New Jersey, and then dipped, and no one heard from her for like 10 years, and then she like surfaced that she was in Cuba.
Yeah, well, I mean, his mom's was a Black Panther.
Right. Yeah.
And he was born in prison. She gave birth to him in prison.
I didn't know that. Really? Oh.
From my understanding, she gave birth to him in prison. And then she got out, shortly after.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but Tupac, he was young, dude. Imagine if that motherfucker would have been able to grow up, and really get to a point of real like life knowledge of his own. You know what I'm saying? Like he same thing. I mean, same thing even with Biggie. These dudes were 23, some shit like that. Babies, man.
Yeah, young kids, and the impact that they've had is unbelievable.
Babies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, think about, so was Hendrix, right? The 27 Club.
Right. Yep.
All these people who died before or at 27.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, imagine if they would have, 20s. Come on, people. 20s, you think you know it all, and you do know some shit, but you don't know,
I feel
shit from shingles, man. You
yeah.
don't know anything, man. Like that knowledge doesn't come until, you could have a lot of book knowledge and everything, but, and even if you are mad smart back then, you're only going to be more smarter when you hit 40s, 50s, you know what I'm saying? So like, what a shame. What a shame how easily people, will just take a life. It's always been kind of amazing for me to think how easily a person will do it and for what. People get killed for such stupid shit, dog.
Yep, over nothing. Literally over nothing.
Literally over nothing.
Yeah, just a bad reaction to a trivial situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I was reading some stuff about Tupac on Wikipedia, and he was named after Tupac Amaru II, the descendant of the last Incan ruler, Tupac Amaru, was executed in Peru in 1781 after a failed revolt. Sorry.
It'll happen.
That's crazy.
So what's going on in Afghanistan, man? They're still bugging out.
Afghanistan is fucked up, man. Basically, what happened
is they all fall in line. The women are all locked down again.
Is the U.S. was like, we're out. Yeah. There's 300,000 armed Afghan troops.
Nothing to do with it.
And they didn't do. They were like, we're good. They didn't do a goddamn thing. It's mayhem over there right now, dude. Mayhem.
I mean, this isn't the first time we've done shit like that, people. Mm-hmm. It's not the first time we went into a country, installed shit, and then broke the fuck out, which is why we shouldn't even be, we shouldn't even be in other countries, dog. We have the technology to just defend the United States of America from a distance. You know what I'm saying? From a distance. Like, we could just make a perimeter around the United States of America. And anybody comes beyond that shit and ain't welcome, we blow them out the fucking sky, water, whatever. We have the technology, to just defend our country.
I think,
we shouldn't be in other people's fucking business in other countries trying to tell them how to live. Fuck that. Let's just keep on. If our shit's the right way to do it, let them fucking come and visit and we could lead by example instead of forcing people to do what the fuck we do.
Well, I mean, it's the thing we always talk about is it's profitable for us to do that.
It is. It's the only thing we make. It's the only thing America makes is weapons, dog. What else do we make? We don't even make good TVs, dude.
We make tons of shit, but we don't make enough. But what I've always thought that should happen is we're super concerned about what's going on in the Middle East and Asia and stuff like that, and we should really be concerned with what's going on in our half of the globe. You know what I mean? Invest in helping Mexico. Canada is obviously fine. Canada doesn't need shit from us. We just can't be aggressive. That's the only thing they don't want.
Just don't be so aggressive.
Yeah, don't be aggressive to them. They'll shut the border down. We don't give them shit about that. But what we should do is invest in creating a better Mexico and Central America. We would alleviate a shitload of problems here.
They're not gonna do that, dude. America loves their cocaine.
Yeah, well,
not going to do that.
There's a documentary that is out on Netflix that I think you should watch.
Do tell.
It is called Cocaine Cowboys, The Kings of Miami.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, you did? What did you think? Because I didn't love it as a documentary, but I
didn't love it, but it did make me wish I grew up in a different era.
Yeah,
there was a lot of money to be made back then, boy. I wish I would have grown up in a different era. But we all get the era we're given, not the era we choose. I would have did good
back
in those
then.
Days. Yeah, man.
You would have been a perfect guy to drive that speedboat.
I was young. I was in the 80s. I was 10. Going, 80s to 90s was 10 to 20. So I wasn't really like, as I was getting older, I guess, whatever. I don't know. It's hard to remember, man. It's true, people, what they say. Drugs does fuck with your memory. But then so I was getting old and not having enough iron in your diet and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things, man. Look, I made it through this shit and I didn't even fucking throw up once. I didn't know it was, when I was starting, I was like, I might throw up on this one, man. My head was all fucked up. But I'm feeling, I feel like I'm getting some color back.
Yeah. You feel good?
You
look good.
Yeah, I'm getting some color back. I'm all right. I'll be all right. I made it through another one. We made it through another one, dog. What time is it right now?
1:15.
1:15. I like to keep them about an hour and a half, right?
Yeah, it was probably like an hour 40, maybe.
All right, yeah, around there, man. Some people like it. Some people complain that we talk too long. And
you don't have to listen.
Yeah, don't listen.
Tune out whenever you want to tune out. We don't care.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I say some good shit. We'll try to make fucking little clips of shit. But once again, man, I want to thank all my listeners, dude. Yeah, man, we're like getting a steady, we got like a steady 40 people that steadily watch us. You know what I'm saying? And other people stumble on, get a view here and there, but whatever, man. You got to start somewhere.
We're having
You
fun.
know?
That's the most important part.
You got to start somewhere. And the special, in case y'all don't know, if your first time ever checking me out, I got a special called You Did Not See Me Here Tonight on YouTube. It's free. Well, it'll cost you some time. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in life is actually free. It'll only cost you in time. A little half hour. Check it out. You know, I'm trying to get 100,000 views on that bad boy. People want to know how they can help. That's how you help. Watch my fucking special. Share it if you like it. If you don't like it, then don't share it. But if you like it, share it, man, so other people could like it too. I haven't gotten no negative feedback at all on it at all. I'm surprised.
Jesus.
Yeah, so we at 1509. We passed 1500, and now we just need another 900. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, 99. We need another like 98.5 thousand fucking views.
So I can actually check out what people have found, like how they found your special on YouTube, like by the search words that they found it. So Gary Garcia, Gary G. Garcia, Gary Garcia comedian, Gary G. Garcia. Those are like the top ones. But one motherfucker searched eating ass and found your special. Like 30 or 40 minutes. Not every night.
He was
Just
like,
tonight.
he was like, just tonight. Sometimes being a rock star is good. You know? Sometimes it is. I mean, last night, me and Zach was in such a cool flow too, man. That motherfucker was just like as cool as he can be. He had sunglasses on indoors, and as cool as he can be. Big up to Zach Pickett. Pew, 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 pew. Z-Pick Comedy on Instagram. Check him out. Shit, look at that, man. Little hand things going out. I don't even know what that is. I used to be good at doing
Gang signs,
all kinds of not gang signs, man, but like all kinds of
sign language,
like I don't know. I have to have a shadow.
hand puppets.
Shadows and shit.
Hand puppets.
Shadows.
To the dog.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but you can't see the shadow. You know? That actually looks like a hand puppet too. That's the funny shit. You know, we should do that. We should both make hand puppets out of socks and do one full episode with the hand puppets instead of us. Probably be the most viewed fucking episode there is too. You gotta find something, right? You always gotta find something to give these little motherfuckers to make them fucking to watch. Otherwise, you know, what are you gonna do? You got any big plans?
No, I don't. I would like to talk to you after this. We have some bonus content that we're going to be producing in the future. Please check out our Patreon. The link will be in the video. Give whatever you can. And comment, fucking let us know what kind of bonus shit would you like to see.
Yeah, that'd be nice to know. What kind of bonus shit would you like to see?
Yeah, we're going to have guest episodes, maybe some stories that we're not going to put out there to the regular public.
Yeah, you pay enough, I'll show you a nut.
I'm into. I'll do that. I'll do that too.
On days like this, I'll just stand up. You'll catch the footage of me walking away. You see my little dingle. Yeah, man. See, like I love it. He gets so much more comfortable. Look, actually, he's outdoing me right now with that camera. That camera is a beast, dude. You know, you're looking too cool, man. I don't like that, man. And you got to move the picture over too, man. Your angle's fucked up because
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I gotta set it up. I don't know where I want to be.
Oh, yo, you know that episode where your dog opens up the fucking door?
Yes.
You don't see how he does it.
Oh, dude, he just pushes.
Oh, he just pushes it and opens up.
Yeah. I saw it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
pushed.
but I was like, I was sitting there. I had to rewind it a couple of times.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Come on, yeah, what did he do? This little motherfucker. All right. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, so you got. All right, man. Once again, every Monday midnight, come check out the Not Quite Tuesday midnight comedy show on Monday midnight at the Grizzly Pear with me and my man Adam Gable, and most of the hot up and comers in New York. Check me out at AC Jokes, baby, over at Tropicana. I'm there every day of the week, unless I'm not there. Follow me, Gary G. Garcia, on Instagram. Check out the special and tell people about our podcast, man. I'm sure a bunch of people would love to fucking hear us talk about nonsense all day.
I hope so.
You know, we'll see.
Right.
We'll see. I don't know how good this one was. I was a little burned, people. I was fucking up all night, man. But look, I made it. I came for you. I hope you guys stayed for me. On behalf of my man Brian Licata, myself, Gary G. Garcia, this has been another episode of Rated G. What number? We don't know.
Peace.